You know, there's a lot of bad blood between these two. Slater did not like losing that matchup to him at Hell or High Water.
Welcome back to BEATER Wrestling. Today we're going through a backbreaker and a sidewalk slam, two very similar moves with the same setup, just different finishes. First one being the backbreaker. For this one, I like to get a bit of momentum, so I like to catch them as a counter when they're coming off the ropes. But I'm gonna make sure that I'm side on. My right arm, particularly the back of my arm, so my tricep, wraps around their waist. And then I use that to lift them up, my left hand under the hamstring, all in one motion. So we really have to focus on timing with this one. It's both the person giving it, making sure that they're wrapping and lifting at the same time, but it's also making sure the person taking it is posting correctly. So when you are taking it, you want to make sure that both hands are on the shoulders. We want to have as minimal space as possible. So the most I can do is set myself up, wrap around. It's really up to them to fill that space, swing their leg up, making sure their feet are pointing to the sky at the exact same time that I grab and scoop. Now, when I bring them down for the backbreaker, I put my right knee up, my left knee down, and I want to lay them across so that they're not too high, not too low. Okay, you want their back to be pretty much in the middle so that if I wanted to, I could bend their spine over my knee, or if they're just going to take that as a bump, we can see that, you know, that extension of the spine. We don't want to land too high so that their body remains flat. It just doesn't look painful at all. We want to get that slight flexion of the spine there. So if we're going to go through off the ropes, shoot them in, set your position, wrap around and drop. So you'll see where my knee is, just below the upper back, not too low. Lower back is probably the most sensitive part of the back. And then once I land here, I like to let go. That allows them, if they want to roll off and continue their sell. If I wanted to though, if we come back up, if I wanted to lock the submission from there, we land here, hand on the chin, hand on the leg, bow and arrow stretch over the knee joint. Now the sidewalk slam is the exact same setup. The only difference is I'm gonna sit out. So as I lift them up, instead of bringing that right knee forward, I'm just gonna sit out to the side. My right arm stays loose as we come down because I don't want to crush my opponent, and I'm just letting them take their own bump. So again, from the top, up and down. As I came down, I loosened my arm, my hand slapped the mat, that kept the timing in unison, and we end up right here. If I wanted to, I can go straight to the cover.